What's your score?
First opened way back in 1924, but renovated in 2002. There's a look inside venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. Just a short time ago, this crowd loud enough to shake the foundations of this nearly century-old building. They are ready for football indeed in Chicago as their guys get set to do battle with the Detroit Lions. Jamal Agnew now to return it. And he'll get it up just past the 20, and his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. Here's Castle. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And he will score. Touchdown, Chicago. Now remember, this is the #1 defense in the National Football League. There's a good example of why.
Shows that they set an aggressive tone, not just stopping the run, not just getting after the quarterback, but the ball's in the air. They treat it like they're the receivers, and they went after that one and took it all the way.
Parkey with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. To return, here's Agnew. So out now come the Lions. They'll run for the first time with Johnson. Now this will go for 5 up to the 33.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Now Castle, dumping it off for Johnson. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up third.
Me?
Really good defensive effort. They were all over that little swing pass out to the right side before lost yardage.
Terrific read, better execution, and done with a lot of enthusiasm, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
They saw it
I guess,
all the
but
way,
you will take one
ran to the
tomorrow.
football, and caused a nice play for lost yardage.
All right, here we go.
Looking to throw. Caught right side, Tate. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go up and make the tackle right away.
Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at the 20. Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. And he'll be brought down here at the 28. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. Well, you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, second and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on second and a couple. They run. This is Cohen. He finds an opening past the 40. And finally down at the 41-yard line. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs.
Tremendous blocking
All
by
my
the interior
starters are
offensive
hurt.
line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle,
Step to your right just a little.
a whole lot of credit and thanking him for that much space to
The
run.
Saints.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. This is Cohen. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
Another scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Now they'll throw it with Trubisky. Going deep here for Bryant. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. From the shotgun is Trubisky. And that is incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
And Detroit getting set to go now. And things haven't started so well for this side. 2 drives, 2 punts.
So now you've got to start looking not just at play calling, but which guy's going to step forward and say, okay, let's get this thing done. Because within that unit of 11, sometimes one guy can make a big-time play and break through the barrier.
Hurry up, here we go. Green 39, green 39.
They begin the drive with Johnson. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be second and 8.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Set. Green 39, green 39.
On second down, Johnson. And he's going to be taken down here at about the 10. Just a couple on the ground there. That's going to bring up third and about 6. 2 yards on the first down carry, and then followed up by 2 yards on the second down carry.
Well, that's definitely not going to be enough to get the job done. Wasn't the expression 3 yards in a cloud of dust?
Now they're going to need 6 on third down to keep the drive going.
Set. Blue line.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And almost picked off. I guess the good news for them now, it's fourth down. And this passing game's whole offense really didn't show up in the loss last week, and it hasn't started all that great here either.
Yeah, they can't let that incompletion become an uh-oh moment. Like, oh boy, here we go again, just like last week. Each game is its own entity, treated as such.
A great return there, bobbing and weaving his way for 31 yards. And it'll be a short field for the Bears as they take over first and 10. Onto the field now come the Bears. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division, looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals, all right? Number 1 goal is what? Make the playoffs. Number 2 goal is win your division. Number 3 goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs so that you can have as many home games as possible to try and get you to the Super Bowl.
And right now fighting for every win possible to try to at least secure home field for the wild card and or divisional round.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On second down, Trubisky hits his target. It's Taylor Gabriel. And he's taken down inside the 30. 18 yards the gain for number 18.
Slant route's effective no matter who's running the route and catching the ball. But when you have a receiver of that stature, you have to be a little bit more precise throwing it. You don't have the same catch radius with the bigger targets.
They go play action here on first down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Second and 10 now. It's Trubisky. Middle of the field, it's Robinson. A very solid gain of 27. They'll run for it with Tariq Cohen. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
Well, he did get a taste the previous week. He got into the end zone trying his best to get there in this game. So far, he's been denied.
Dorth ain't said anything in a while.
2nd and goal from the 1. They come out here in the eye. He'll get it up the middle. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal. So here we go on a 3rd and goal. This Lions defense, they haven't broken yet. And he is going to lose yardage here. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis back with you as it's Bears football here to begin quarter number 2. They are, however, facing a 4th down situation. And the first play will be a field goal try. Less than an extra point attempt here. This is an 18-yarder. And Parkey's kick is good. And the lead moves to 10-zip. They took it all the way to the 1, but in the end, opt for 3.
Just doesn't sound right, does it? If you got all the way down to the 1-yard line, isn't that supposed to be a play in the end zone that culminates in a touchdown for your team?
And per usual, it felt like the guys on the sideline wanted to go ahead and go for it.
Of course they did, but of course head coach, it defers back to him, and he made the decision, let's get 3 out of this, make sure we get some points.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Underneath for Johnson. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. They'll get a couple yards on that one, and that'll make it a 2nd down. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Watch it now, Barney.
They'll hand it off now. Johnson. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Just a couple on the ground there, and that's going to bring up 3rd and about 6. The completion on 1st didn't get much, and now the run on 2nd doesn't get a whole lot either.
Well, if you're a good play caller, you've already looked ahead and anticipated this type of situation. Already down in his play sheet, trying to dial up a big 3rd down play.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. He'll look to throw. He hits Riddick underneath. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. Here's Sam Martin now as he's on to punt for Detroit. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Taken in at the 11. Oh, nice spin.
Oh, that brought back bad memories.
Great blocking, nearly sprung in there. 28-yard return, and the Bears take over. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Glover Quinn.
Glover Quinn came into the NFL as a cornerback, but he's morphed into one of the better safeties in the league, and he just finished this one off with that nice pick.
Okay, I'm back.
There he is.
Fucking alternator in my car died. Oh, yeah, I'm about to play pump.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. He hits his target. It's the tight end, Toilolo. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
That's like a fucking
Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he slings one that's incomplete. He was trying to find Marvin Jones that time. And it's 3rd and 5. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
The Lions on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be 3rd and 5. They're going to look to throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off around the 27. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. He's on quite the interception run. He had 2 last week. Another one.
His linebacker just ran back and jumped about 80 feet in the air to intercept the pass over the middle.
His DBs and pump themselves up into being linebackers. So the ball skills are the same, right? The coverage skills and responsibilities are the same, and he is paying it off in a big, big way.
Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. They begin the drive on the ground with Cohen. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
After the loss to start out, here's
No, he's covering
11.
my drags, and Matt Stafford's hurt, and my starting nose tackle or guard hurt.
Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. Ezekiel Ansah in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8. Let's see what they draw up here. 3rd and long following the sack of Trubisky. Out of the gun, Trubisky. And he's going to go down again. Kerry Hyder in there to drop him, and back-to-back sacks now bring up 4th and long. Here's Pat O'Donnell now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket.
Really?
And did they keep it in? They did. They kept it in. It's down close
Picked
to
the guy and he ran the other way, away from the ball.
And Detroit getting set to go now. And 2 interceptions already here.
So he downed me on the 1 yard line.
It's got to affect him a little bit, right? He's got to be thinking about it.
He's got to be thinking about it, but most of the good ones, they find a way to put it aside. They're not happy about it by any stretch of the imagination. They find a way to put it aside and continue to play their game.
Can he put it aside? Let's find out.
And he got safety.
Fighting to get back to the goal line. I don't think he got there. He did not. Did not get back there. It's a safety. Well, I think you can go ahead and give your punter an assist on that one. Pinned him deep, and the defense comes through with 2 points.
You're exactly right, partner. This was all set up by a great punt, and if the ball goes in the end zone, this never happens. So great call. Give the punt team and the punter some love.
The Bears offense now heading back out onto the field, and on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Well, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
What the hell's he doing?
Deep right. He's got a man complete.
Is anybody watching that?
The 35-yard line. And that one results in 35 yards.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because
yeah, the rollout. Oh, it was a design rollout. Never mind.
And he just showed it right
yeah,
there.
I see it now.
A first update now from Cleveland. Now, you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. I have a feeling that one's going to stay tight throughout. We'll continue to monitor.
Mm-hmm.
Now they'll run it with Cohen. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that'll make it 2nd and 12.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
From the gun, it's Trubisky. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Trubisky to Gabriel there for a Bears first down. 2 minutes remain here in the first half. We're back to Soldier Field following this short break.
Gotta go, gotta go.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to get this one down inside the 15. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball. Going to want to run up and tackle him.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal.
What's the old adage, partner? Don't judge the book by its cover, because this guy, he takes the mantra that he'll go down with a brisk gust of wind and sets it on its head. Great effort there to break a tackle and come up with a nice gain.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago.
He's going to kill me.
A great effort effort there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Bears will add on to their lead. Parkey adds the extra point, and that will make this a 19-point game. Here's Parkey now, set to kick it away.
No, he's at work.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Lions offense, they get ready to head back onto the field. And what do you think goes on here in this situation?
Yeah.
You got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. They'll drop to throw. And he's going to be wrapped up and driven down. Eddie Goldman continuing to fight downfield. The big tackle gets him for a loss of 11. The Lions on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13.
He's burning me right now.
All right, here we go. 3-19.
They'll throw now on the final play. And he locates Luke Wilson. So we come upon halftime here at Soldier Field with the Bears out in front. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Set to resume. Here we go with the second half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. So here's the Bears offense now as they get set to start this 3rd quarter.
No, it didn't.
They built a good first half lead.
He's
Now they have
been
a
running
chance to
around
add
doing
on
it.
to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
I said, invite sending now-ish. And he said, all right.
Able to spin free. And he'll work his way across the 30 to the 32. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
So for fewer picks with that patch. Ain't no way a motherfucker should be picking the ball off 20 yards in front of him.
Now Trubisky to throw on 2nd. And this is Gabriel on the catch. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like right at the 40. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains.
I got you with one, too. Tried to throw a corner route to Lazard, and fucking Reuben Foster was like 10 yards to his right and managed to speed up just in time to snatch it away from him.
Now Cohen, and he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
The evaluation process in today's NFL does not take into account as much bulk as it does speed, and that's what we're seeing with the linebacker position. Those guys that can run, they can play at any spot because they can make plays on the opposite side of the line of scrimmage.
Hurry, hurry.
Now it's Trubisky. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
Coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
From the gun on third down, it's Trubisky. Flushed out right. And he completes it to Cohen. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
And there was absolutely zero pressure on the quarterback on that play. Third down, and he has all the time in the world to eventually find an open receiver for a first down pickup.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
18.
Here's Trubisky to throw. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. Kerry Hyder in there to pick up his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. Let's see what they draw up
he was
here.
trying.
3rd and long following the sack of Trubisky. Trubisky will throw. Flush to his right. And that one drops incomplete as he got popped as he was throwing it.
Putting pressure on the guy throwing the football is always good, but when you can couple that with contact on him that leads to an incompletion, as we just saw there, that's winning football.
He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer.
What's up, sluts?
What the hell?
And
Another
a great
kick
job
right
on
there.
special teams to down it, as this will be marked out inside the 5-yard line. So we get a look at the Lions offense as they get ready for their first possession of the second
Can you
half.
just replace
They were
that?
able to get the stop defensively. Now a chance really to set the tone here in quarter 3.
Oh.
They can really take charge, can't they? And this is probably how it was drawn up at the half. I think we can go inside the locker room, all right? And I think we would see up on the grease boards, stop them defensively, get the ball back from the offense, and let's go downfield and score. Seems simple, right? The last part, we have to find out that's going to happen. But the first part worked to
They're in
perfection.
a game?
Did exactly what they wanted, and now their offense has to pay it off.
See if they can get the latter 50%.
Dude did that to me and it wiped everything. I had to fucking like pick my the team again. My fucking I went and played a game and my creative playbook wasn't there. I had to play the
And that puts there as he gets it up to about the 5-yard line. He only got a couple on that one, so not a ton of help. They'll have a 3rd and 8 forthcoming.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there.
What is it?
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Detroit! Let's go!
Here's Castle. In trouble, the ball's out. It's in the end zone, and it looks like the offense did get the football.
What
back,
the
but
hell
it's
ever?
clearly in that end zone, and it's going to be a safety.
Oh my God.
But this defense continues to dominate. How about 2 safeties in one
Oh my
game
god,
here?
I need a little
You don't even put
snowmobile
that on your
toy.
goal sheet.
That
This
thing is
something that
epic.
results when you're playing really well on defense and the offense has nowhere to go with the football. Dominating performance.
And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. They got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage. The
leverage.
big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline.
Well, it didn't erase
is,
the creative
guys,
playbook for it,
give us
but
an
it just erased the
opportunity.
fact that it,
Protect the passer, create
you know,
space
it
for our
usually
runners,
remembers
and
that
let's
you've
go ahead and
used
get
one.
these guys.
You don't have to
Low
like switch
man
it.
wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive. The screen pass here to Cohen. And he's able to get up here to the 26.
Raw with no
Good convergence there defensively,
Hell
only
yeah.
a yard, and it's 2nd down.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed, but all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. And now he'll tuck it and run. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. The Bears on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 9.
It might be good that happened then instead of during my game.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this 3rd quarter.
Put it on your head. You have to extend it. There's one of them that extends it. Yeah.
The Bears on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 9.
No, the one that turns really easy is not the one that turns. Turn the other way, huh?
Now Trubisky to throw. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. Eli Harold coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it'll be 4th down.
MJD was
Here's
getting beat or what?
now. He's been terrific so far.
Jay Walker beat MJD.
47. This one looks good as well. Elsewhere at Arrowhead there in the 3rd quarter. The Chiefs have added on. They're pulling away in that one. We'll keep you updated on that one
part
as it progresses.
Is clip in there?
Here's the Lion offense now as they
Comes
get ready
out,
to take
unclip
over.
it,
and the last time
and
they
that
had
can
the
pull
football, they surrendered 2 points on the safety. They don't want to do that one again.
No, not at all. It's almost like a bases clearing double, isn't it? Give up a couple
twist
of
it.
runs.
It'll get shorter.
Just messes things up for you offensively. But now they've got to go ahead, take it, set it aside,
Yeah, right.
and move forward.
Yeah, that's a fucking lie.
Takes us from the 30 to the 34.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him
Sorry,
going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan.
And you got to push that power button again.
All over the park. And you know who's
Yeah, it'll start
excited
to slow
about that?
again.
The defensive front. They
And
got
now,
just pin their
the
ears back
sequence
and
of
get
lights you got to
after 'em now.
follow. Put your hand in front of it, and where the light was. Put your hand in front of where the light was. You didn't see the red? Are you that freaking blind? Now you got to do it again because you lost.
Now Castle. Now to the right here to Wilson.
There you go. Now you got to wait.
The
No.
gain is 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
You got to keep
That
doing
was a
it.
route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Back to that Philly. Here we go now.
They'll look to throw now. On
Dude,
first
Madden's been
down.
horrible with the loose screens.
And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the
Because you
40.
do it right.
10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
The swipe, yeah, you got to.
Soldier Field.
You follow the. It's Simon said, woman. Don't be yelling at me for it.
Here to start quarter number 4.
Just teach me how to do it. Don't act like
I barely know how to play the damn thing. Whatever way it starts to swipe, you got to swipe across the screen.
So 2nd in inches after that first down completion went
Jesus.
just shy of the marker.
teach me.
Dude, I played it 3 times, woman.
They pitch it out
It's in the front of your face, not the side, honey.
Go nowhere. Losing
The
yardage back
blue and the yellow
midfield
light
at the
is in front of your
49.
face, not the side.
It's a loss of 2 now.
No, you
3rd
put it on the side of your face.
We think
Because that's
Brandon,
where
I like the
it's why it
intensity this defense is
registered
showing
that.
right here in these first few drives. They're not just holding the line because they're doing their job, but they're doing more than that, aren't they? They're getting a nice push into the offensive backfield.
And a great example right there for the loss on the tackle.
I did right in front.
The green is not in front.
I see it right in front.
No, the green is on your side. The green and the red are your left and your right.
Back to throw here.
I didn't know you were that damn blind. Holy
He'll
shit.
get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and it'll be 4th down.
It only
You got
does
the
not
big
like
lead
the whole thing.
defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is
Hey,
why
how
you
late
work
in
on
the
your
fourth
tackling.
can you, or
Tackle
early in
them
the
after
fourth, can you
catch,
start going for it?
inbounds, keep the clock running. Just let them bleed
Oh,
the game
wow.
out that way.
Simon says is getting a fight. That's awesome.
I'm just asking you all to shut up so I can play.
Their already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive.
He not there right to him, and I seen him right there at the last second.
The trot, and he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will score. Touchdown, Chicago.
Shut up and let me
Hey, you start to feel sorry now for the young man throwing the
Stop
football.
being so rude. It's a
Turning into a
fucking
disaster.
Listen, it's baptism. Right? This is almost a rite of passage. This young in the league, go back and find a Hall of Fame quarterback and check their records for their first 2 years, especially if they started the bulk of the games. I bet you'll find double-digit interceptions.
I don't know. I wish I did.
You are
know.
playing and you're losing, so why don't you give somebody else a chance?
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now the Lions offense, they get ready to head back out there. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
And it'll work his way across the 30 to the 32. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
Detroit!
They'll look to throw here. Over the middle, complete to Tate. And able to get this one across the...
Yeah.
Almost fucking fumbled. Well, I did fumble, but thankfully I recovered it.
Castle now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. They'll set up to throw. A quick hitter complete. It's Tate. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion.
There's no pick 6.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
Tell the rest of hello.
All right, here we go. Green, 39.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Underneath for Johnson. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. They'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. The Lions on 3rd down. They've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6. Here it's 3rd and 2.
Now let's go. Blue 90. Blue 90.
Back to throw. No, they would have gotten a conversion if he could hold on. Instead, the drop means it'll be 4th down. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
Damn it. And Marquise Goodwin's hurt.
A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down.
All right, here we go. Green.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw.
What the crap just happened?
It looked like he had it and dropped it. And the
Oh,
Bears
my
will
Lord.
get the football back. Well, that's another mistake there on the drop pass on 4th. And we've seen him do things like this all game.
It's not hard to figure out why they're down by that deficit. They haven't made plays that are going to keep them in the game or win the game all game long. That's another example right there. It all boils down at the end of it to execution. Either you make the play or you don't.
They'll start things on first with Torrey Cohen. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Glover Quinn there on the stop.
Well, Brandon, pace comes into play now because they've got the advantage. They've got the football.
Oh, come on, that was
they've got
not
to be
a
very
fumble.
careful about what speed they're going to play.
Oh, no.
You know, my music teacher
no.
back in New Paltz, Mrs. Bythema Bagley, used to say, don't go
This
prestigious.
Maddie,
is
why's
a
that so
It's a
loud?
game you guys gotta learn how to play.
And what she meant by that is don't go
Maddie,
too fast.
why is
You
that
really
so
wanna go
loud?
at a nice
I
slow
can't hear it
try
over
it 3
this.
times
Turn
and think
down.
it's garbage.
I am
Overturn
without
that
speech.
shit.
The
Thank
rush
you.
defense stout on first down. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Again, it's Cohen. Dances by him. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
And this is an example of breaking down a defense because in a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of
Oh, your
tackles.
sister try too. Oh, I love how this is just fucking ridiculous. All this dude does is fucking man blitz, man. It's fucking annoying.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Wow.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter.
Wow.
They're going to have to stack
You
the
have
box
to
and
let
make
them
it
pass
difficult
you.
for them to move the ball.
Made it
You
very
have to
difficult
follow
right there.
the
Now they
pattern,
need to
Lola.
repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to
Fuck that,
take to
I'm
slow them down.
And they'll go with a ground attack here.
No, you have to follow the patterns.
17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue.
And they really
Sorry,
need to
let
get
him
something
try.
going, didn't they? They had punted on the last 2
hit it.
possessions.
Caught
The
up.
running game starting to come to the front for them, providing a nice pickup there to keep this drive going.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Right back to him on first down. No dice this go around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
2 safeties in the game.
It's got a twist thing too on the one side that twists. The
Time
one
for
that
a
twists
break.
easy is not the side that twists.
This one, all over but the shouting. We'll finish it after this.
I love how man blitz is just so
Stepping
fucking
up, he's gonna
overpowered
keep
in
it.
this game.
And he'll fall forward to the 29-yard line.
Yeah,
Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
On 3rd down, it's Cohen, and he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. Losing 4 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
My God, man.
Here's Pat O'Donnell now, as
Come
he's on for
on.
the 5th time here today.
Just don't worry about it. Give it to me.
The bronze leg as he gets
Oh,
this
no
one
one's
away.
jumping me. And then you're fine. Don't worry about shutting it
This
off.
is well into the end zone for a touchback.
You're
So here come
annoying.
the Lions now.
Getting
They're
frustrated
down big
over a
here
goddamn
late. I don't know,
game.
you just one last drive here for Prime.
Simon says
To do
nonetheless.
that, I remember playing for a guy.
But you're
who
not
was
even
huge,
playing it,
and
that's the
someone said, "Coach,
point."
what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who
Okay.
cares? Let's get out of here and do something
That's
some other
the
time."
problem that I
But
saw
some
here.
teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move
Because
forward.
holy
Probably
shit.
just want to put this one behind them. No, gain
No,
on the
my
play
total
there,
point
2nd
was he
down.
wasn't even playing yet.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
The stop for
You
no
have to
gain
follow
brings
it.
up
You have to wait for it to
2nd and
do
10
it
for the
and then
20.
follow it. It'll do 1, and then it'll do 2, then it'll do 3, and then it'll do 4. Again, hit play again because you lost. Hit the power button again. You have to hit it one more time again.
Then it'll do 5, then it'll do
Hit the
6,
power
then it'll do
button.
7, then
It's an
it'll do
8th
That starts
loss
the
of the
game.
year, and that one cements the fact that they're not going to reach their goal of finishing over 500.
And that's too bad because they really pressed for it.
It's
You know,
so
they gave it a heck
ridiculous.
of a run,
Fucking man
but now
blitz,
they've
man.
gotta
He's got the
find
fucking
out
slants
who's going to
covered.
play
Everything's
hard down the
covered. Yeah, it
stretch
makes fucking
and
sense.
still try and win ball games.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation
Fucking Detroit
of the
owner, I don't
NFL
know.
on EA Sports.
Yeah.
The Bears get the win at home as we say so long from Soldier Field.
That's all he's doing. Man blitz after man blitz.
Man,
Every now and then he'll throw a cover 3 or that was a cover 9 just to throw you off.
some more. It's right in your face. It ain't gonna be blasting that bad.
Yes, you start from where it started and you swipe across the screen. The swipe I can't get either. I'm not figured it out. I've only done it once.
Alright, gentlemen, it's past my bedtime. I'll holler at y'all later.
Past your bedtime, it ain't even 9 o'clock yet, is it?
Yeah, it's 9:10. It's like 4 hours past my bedtime. I'll see y'all later.